transit effect in the year 2022 till 2023 April. For rising sign, according to your rising sign, you can pick that. Jupiter's transit effect in the year 2022 to April 2023, according to your moon sign as well. Choice is yours. Jupiter represents professional knowledge, professional ability, professional skill set. Jupiter also represents marriage relationship. Jupiter also represents birth of a child. If you're a professional consultant, or if your profession is purely based on your knowledge, ability and skill set, then Jupiter's transit effect quite important. You should learn about this particular transit. If you want to get married and you want to know exactly is the marriage windows open or not, then you please learn about Jupiter's transit effect. Again, is very important that you learn the marriage windows open for you this particular time. If you're a young married couple and want to conceive a baby, again Jupiter transit effect are quite important. Jupiter represents professional qualification, knowledge, ability, skill set, marriage, relationship, birth of a child. This is contribution of Jupiter towards our life is professional qualification, professional knowledge, professional ability, professional skill set, marriage, relationship, birth of a child. This is the Jupiter contribute in our life. For Taurus, what the Jupiter's contribution during Jupiter transit for Taurus in next the whole year. Taurus 2022, transit of Jupiter in 10th house. And already started in 20th of November 2021. It will carry on till 13th of April 2022. Transit of Jupiter in 10th house. During this time period, Jupiter is transit in 10th house. This brings in some disturbance in your rhythm of your life. You may develop negative thinking or feeling of wretchedness during this particular time. Some unfulfilled desire may make you irritable as well. Avoid wandering about. Don't waste your time. You are most likely to be disappointed during this time period. This is a time period you may see consciously avoid arguments with your senior at workplace and with your elders at home. You should not try to avoid arguments. If you're not careful, there is a chance that you might lose your position. Honor could even be transferred to distant place. If you're not careful, take care of your finances. Keep them at as much safer place during this phase of time. Your health of your family life would require more attention. Take care of your eyesight and throat. This is a time period you may need to maintain your healthy lifestyle to avoid feeling of tiredness. Be careful enough not to endanger your family life with your negligence, especially during this time period. This is a time period Jupiter transit in 10th house. During this period of time, your attention will turn toward your profession, your career, your social status, your reputation. It is a time when you must try very hard to move ahead on all those areas, and any reasonable effort should result in considerable progression for most people during this particular time. You're getting ahead, but you should observe several cautions. First, it is very important to avoid being overbearing, domineering and arrogant. Some people have a trouble with superior at this time due to arrogance, due to inflated ego. Because this transit can indicate an inflated ego, that this is thinking you are much more than you are without anything to back it up, just stories and stories. If you start thinking that you are truly significant or special, sit down and review your real accomplishment to see if they justify your feeling. But even that they do, be careful not to behave in the way that will cause others to resent you and even work against you when this transit is over due to jealousy. This is not a general problem, for most people have been taught to underrate their achievement. But in this case, this transit is likely to signify recognition hub for what you have accomplished. You can expect a promotion at workplace, recognition or esteem of your contemporary during this time period. As long as you don't fall into trap described above, you will also feel confident about. This may be one of the few times in your life when you are really in yourself. You should only take these responsibilities which you can deliver. You may also experience other effect of this transit. For example, you may have to travel in connection with your work, or you have increased dealing with foreign person. It is also possible you may change to a field of work and pertain to nature of your Jupiter. These fields include medicine and healing, law, higher education, travel. In this case, you should not expect the same recognition that would if you stayed in your established line of work. Whenever you face any of the following problems and complications: too much struggle, lack of success and prosperity, family relationship conflict, financial losses. 5th house is occupied by any planet. 4th house is occupied by moon. 1st house, 4th house, 10th house is empty. Saturn position in 2nd house. Second house is empty. 3rd or 5th house is occupied by sun, or 5th house is occupied by Saturn. Jupiter transit in 11th house, and during this time period, they signify a good time. With Jupiter transit in 11th house, you may expect a promotion at workplace, gain in trade, even a position of higher authority in your professional life. This could also prove to be socially very good time for you. Your status in society is likely to be heightened, and your physical presence will be noticed. Well sought after. Taurus, you may even expect a financial gain from your friends and decision maker, people who have authority and power. They support you. You will be promoted. You will be given a position. This time would help you to see your enemies mellow down and defeated. Your interest in religious activity will be rising. You could have benefited by power of chanting mantra. If eligible bachelor, you may consider marriage. Couples may expect a new member in the family. Some of you also getting romantically involved with member of companion. Finances would be good. Most of you consider buying a property, land, jewelry, new vehicle, acquiring material comfort in this time. You would also enjoy sound health and peaceful mind. Jupiter position 11th house, the modern approach. At this time, your hopes, ideas, wishes fulfilled and playing future role, a very important role. And your friends may be considerable benefit to you. You'll become more involved in the group activities for you to understand the importance of the group and value you as an individual. This is not the time when you should try to go alone. It won't give you that much benefit. Nor you should limit yourself to working with one person or other person. You need to be with as many as for through working hard, dealing with them, you will learn a great deal about yourself. Friends will be more than usually supportive, and you may make lots of new professional friends who will prove to be extremely valuable to you as time goes on. But this will not be one-way street for you to help them. At this time in your life, you will be more than usually idealistic, will want to improve the world around you in every possible way. If perspective is relatively broad, you will want to translate this desire into broad social reform, or at least make changes that will affect both of you and your friends. Lacking such perspective, you may work only to improve your personal situation in accordance with what you have always wanted. This is not the time to be selfish. The nature of this house is such that if improvement in your life do not affect others, the change will not be as meaningful or long-lasting. Whatever you put out will come back to you in even greater in quantity. Whenever you will face the following problems, complication, planetary position, occupation. Number 1, if you're feeling lonely, receiving bad news, feeling very deeply hurt or depression, financial issues, professional complication. 6th house is occupied by planet. 1st house is occupied by moon. 2nd house is occupied by moon, or 6th house is occupied by Mercury. 3rd house is occupied by Mars and Mercury. Please do press the bell for like and kindly share this video with your friends and family. And become our subscriber. Then we can inform you a lot about the contents, and also inform you about the live show streaming consultation. You can participate in those live shows every Wednesday UK time 12 till 2, every Friday 12 till 2 in afternoon UK timing, and Sunday afternoon 12 till 2 UK timing, and 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. UK time Sunday. And we can also share with you weekly horoscope, monthly horoscope, yearly horoscope reports. But for Jupiter's transit effect, if you really need tasks, precaution, chanting for overcoming any kind of complication created by the activity of Jupiter or any kind of a hassles, then kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com, and acquire your yearly horoscope report according to your moon sign, according to your Lagna sign. Choice is yours. Then you can implement all the strategies linked with task, precaution, chanting, and achieve your best for your own betterment. Wishing you all very best of luck.